everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on my March 2020 bullet journal plan with me video. Here I'm just showing all the things I will possibly be using throughout this video. We have all of my markers and things and pens and some photos, some stickers, and some washi tape. And this is my bullet journal. I've been using it since the start of the new year. So this is like the first year I've like really used a bullet journal in about 4 years, so pretty exciting. But anyway, here I'm starting with just my little cover spread, and I am using what brand is this? The Derwent line markers. I believe this one is in their 0.3. These are my favorite line markers other than the Micron Pigma pens. I guess they're not really markers. This is a marker technically though, according to the brand, but just because they stay really dark, and even if I erase lines around them, I find with the Pigma microns is that like when you erase pencil marks near them, that it kind of takes some of the ink away, but I find that this brand doesn't do that quite as much. But yeah, this brand is a lot darker. It doesn't smear like some other pens I've tried, and I've tried a lot of them recently. So yeah. For this video I'll be using mostly the 0.3 Derwent line markers, but I also really like the 0.5 as well. I usually like when they're a little bit thicker. I'll also be using the tombow dual-tipped brush pens, mainly in the green color that I have, which is number 192. I like these a lot. They are just I don't know, they're really nice. I got a whole bunch of them recently after a really long time of being like, oh, I'm not gonna buy them, blah, blah, blah. And it was a really good decision. And I love them a lot. Anyway, now I'm doing some cute little photos that I just printed out from, I think these are all from Tumblr, but I use Tumblr, Pinterest, sometimes just Google Images, and there's some washi tape, a little newspaper map kind of thing, and the little mouse illustration is from Beatrix Potter, and she's one of my favorite artists, and just thought it was, I don't know, a really cute addition to the kind of aesthetic that I'm going for, which is using these really big leaf stickers that I have. If you see in the bottom left of like the little diamond on the right page, I remember seeing these, and when I got them in the mail I wasn't expecting them to be as big as they are. And I was like, I don't know when I'm ever going to use these stickers, but I used them for pretty much this entire first couple pages of my March spread. So March theming, playing with me, you know what? But yeah, just putting some stickers and some washi tape, figuring out what I want to do with this first spread. And here we are in my habits spread. Again, I'll be using my Derwent line marker pens in a second. I think I'm just yeah, there we go. I really went with like this diamond theme this time around. Not really sure why, with like the little banners on the top. A lot of my designs have this like diamond banner type bookmarky look. Yeah, I think I just saw like an image on Pinterest of someone who did kind of like the diamond theme for like their monthly spread on the, you know, just like the first introduction page to the month, and I took that idea and ran with it and put it everywhere. This is my habits spread. Obviously, like I said, In the top portion, I am keeping track of things like my water, how much water I have. I try to have like 4 of my water bottle every day. And then I have my meds, if I post on Instagram, if I clean my face, when I take a shower, and when I do like my whole teeth routine, which is like flossing and everything from start to finish, which is not hard for me to do, but I get pretty lazy with that. So also apologies, my head will show in a lot of this video since I'm recording from above. Not sure if I'm gonna do that again. It worked really well while I was doing it, but it kind of makes this weird shadow if you can see across the page from the leg of the tripod. So I've been trying some stuff out. Also, I probably won't be recording at like 8 at night again. I say that, but it's definitely going to happen. But yeah, just filling out these boxes, and then underneath I'll be doing my sleep tracker, which will kind of look like a big graph once it's filled out. And then at the bottom I have some things that aren't quite as everyday-ish for me, which is like when I get a headache, when I sell something in my shop, when I do yoga, but I might be changing that to just exercise because we'll be doing probably more than yoga. And then when I upload a video, which I think is important for me to keep track of because I like to see that kind of progress as the month goes on. So yeah. Oh, and you can see here that I messed up and I thought I counted all the days, but I counted them incorrectly, so I just added 2 squares at the end and then just took my little whiteout thing, you know, and covered back over it with my pen and virtually covered a mistake, but now you all know that it's there because you saw it happen. And then these are just the big monthly calendars. I think it's actually really relaxing to write these out a lot. I do 4 of them on this spread in particular, but in my February I think I had almost 5 or 6 of them at the bottom, but then I transitioned a lot of those up to the top because I figured it was more of a daily thing than a monthly thing, which is kind of like how I've separated the 2. But I do really like how the little calendars look. I just think they're really adorable to look at. Oh, here I'm using a new pen, so I'll introduce one of those. This is another pen by Tombow. It is a brush pen. I'm trying to look at how it's different from my other one, but I don't know. It says WSBH. This pen is pretty much all in Japanese, but it's a Tombow brush pen, and it's the blue one, so it has a little bit of a smaller tip than the green one does. I mean, the ink is black, but the pen itself are blue and green if you get the pack of the 2 of them. So that's the smaller one of the 2. I really like these a lot for little tiny sections of writing because it has a really good range of a thick width and a thin width. Here I am going in and erasing some stuff, just using a normal eraser and then my pencil eraser to get some more fine stuff because I'm really afraid of smudging the ink because I smudge ink like crazy. Oh my god, like crazy. Here I am starting to work on the monthly calendar. One of my favorite parts of this spread, I don't know why. I mean, I really like all of my March stuff this time around, but here I am fixing some errors, I guess. Trying to figure out if I'm doing it right. Just using my dual tip brush pen by Tombow, the green color for March. Very springtime, flowery month for me because the weather is finally starting to get warmer. Oh my god, thank god. So I'm using green to kind of replicate that. Here I am outlining all the monthly boxes with just a clear ruler that I have from, I don't know, probably from Amazon. Oh, here I realized that I had like 5 extra boxes at the bottom that I probably wouldn't have thought if I had realized it. So I'm just using another Tombow brush pen to color it in gray because I thought it would look better because those days aren't technically in the month, but I don't know. Oh well, nothing you can do. These are really hard for me to separate from the plastic. I don't know if you can tell me struggling even though I have nails. There we go, I got it. Alright, then I'm just doing some other details, like a little shadow under the... There we go, cute, right? Oh yeah, then I highlight that. What else do I do? Oh, I'm referencing back at my February because I really liked my February one and seeing how I did it. Here I am putting in just some little extra things, some washi tape. Most of this washi tape I think is from AliExpress, but some of it is also from Paper Source. I also got these really adorable post-stamp stickers also from AliExpress. They gave me so many and I'm just trying to use them as often as I can. And then for my last spread of this video, I am doing just the first week of March. I didn't really end up liking this spread a whole lot, but it was functional and it's okay because this was actually my spring break, so I didn't really need it to be perfect because I mostly use my bullet journal for school. So trying a different design that I wasn't too sure about for spring break, I think was a good exercise. I don't know. I get kind of stuck into one spread and then I just like to do it again and again and again, but I do think it's really fun to like try new stuff, but sometimes you just get a little scared to do it. And here I am just erasing all those pencil marks. My goodness, I use a little makeup brush, I don't know where from, super cheap, just to get rid of all the eraser shavings. So you can see I keep all of my stickers in this plastic bag, which is good and bad. I think it works really well to be able to see all my stuff, but there's a lot of stickers in there, so it kind of takes a while to kind of shuffle through it. Going back through, getting rid of some pencil marks. I find this really satisfying, but it's kind of hard to see on the video. Oh, and here I actually went back and recorded something a little bit later, but I like to have my monthly spread have a piece of tape along the outside, something colorful that I can easily see the month if I have it closed. And unfortunately it like covered over some of my stuff, but anyway, here's a little close look at this month. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.